What's up guys, here it is Khan Dubai back again with another video for the customization of your cool panel light or any other smartphone device. So basically in this video we're going to be talking about another Fedora customization or installation. So as you guys might be knowing that I have previously installed Fedora on my smartphone device, that is cool panel light. So this video will going to be applicable for both like the computer systems, if you're running Fedora operating system on a computer system, and if you are running it on your smartphone. Alright, so without wasting any more time, let me just straight jump into the video. So what we're going to be talking about today is how to install a text editor or an editor to code in different programming languages in Fedora operating system. So basically I would recommend Sublime text editor as on the topmost, as it ranks on the topmost when it comes to text editors. But since we are running or using Fedora operating system on an smartphone, that is why there's a reason or there's a problem because of which we cannot use Sublime text editor in this smartphone. The reason is the architecture. Sublime text editor and other text editors like Atom, which are some of the most popular and topmost ranked text editors, are actually not built sadly for ARC64. Like there's not a stable build for them. So because of that we cannot use them in a stable way in when it comes to using them in a smartphone and in Fedora operating system, which is installed on a smartphone device who has an architecture of ARC64 or ARC64 architecture. So the thing is that because of that reason I chose Genie or Gianni. I don't know how to pronounce the name, but that's another free and open source lightweight IDE that is written in C and C++. It actually uses GTK plus toolkit and is developed by a community of volunteers, as been documented on fedoraproject.org website. That's the official Fedora project website, and its installation is also quite simple. You just need to type the following command. So before proceeding to the command, let me just make this point to you guys that you need to make sure that if you are running Fedora operating system as a root user, if you are using the Fedora operating system, or if you're logged into Fedora operating system as the root user, then you don't need to use the sudo command, which you might already be knowing. And if you're not, if you're using actually in a normal way or as a normal user, if you're logged in as a normal user into your Fedora operating system, then you need to use sudo to temporarily gain the root user rights so that you can run the DNF command. Alright, so proceeding with the further part of the video and straight jumping into the step, there's only one step in it, and it's quite simple. Just type DNFC. In my case, as you can see, I'm using Termux. In your case, you're gonna be using terminal. Both are the same. Both are the terminals, which will gonna help you to put commands and execute them. So in my case, the thing to note is that I'm a root user. You can see root @localhost and that hash sign too, which signifies that I am a root user. So that is why I am not using sudo command. But if you are a normal user, you need to use sudo before DNF. Okay, so when you are as a root user, logged in as a root user, then the command would look like this: DNF space install space Genie, G-E-A-N-Y, Gianni, I don't know how to pronounce that. And if you're a normal user, then it would look like sudo DNF space install Genie. Alright, so depending on what kind of user you are, root or normal, you have to type the command. And when you have typed the command, just simply hit enter button. I will have to retype the command. Okay, so I will retype the command, which would be DNF install Genie, and hit enter. Then just wait, make sure you're connected to internet so that it quickly downloads the packages and stuff which it needs to download. Right, so let's just wait until download completes. I guess I will just gonna skip this part of the installation or the unloading part, and I'm gonna directly come up back when the actual installation begins. Okay. Alright guys, so here we go. The prompt has come up and it says dependencies resolved, and that's what it has shown, that we're gonna be installing this much amount of stuff, and it says the total download size is 3.7 MB and install size is 30 MB. So is it okay? I'm gonna type Y, that means yes, and I'm gonna hit enter. So here the download begins, probably gonna take a minute or so, so let's just wait for the whole download to complete, because luckily we have got a good speed data connection. And it says succeed installing. And verifying install complete. So there we go, guys. The installation is complete, and let's just try taking a look over the IDE of the actual application of the software. So I'm gonna just pause the video and gonna come into the GUI interface by running the VHC server and all things, and I'm gonna be straight resuming it from the time where I am actually running the GUI. Okay. Alright guys, so here we are, and I have, as I said, that I will gonna get into the GUI. So we are into the GUI desktop, and now I'm gonna show you guys that we have it installed successfully. So when I go into the programming section, I have Genie here, and I guess I should just reduce the brightness a bit more so that you guys can see properly. Okay, I guess you guys can see that's the Genie. Okay, so coming back to programming, and there you can see the Genie. Okay, so when we open Genie, let's see if it opens successfully or not. Alright, so it looks like it opened successfully, and we can start our coding thing, isn't it? Can reduce brightness a bit more, and there you go. It's running right there, and you can start the coding. And if you want to see our... Alright guys, so here we are, and the file, I actually typed the whole code, and I skipped that part. It was just increasing the length of the video unnecessarily. So I just typed it and saved the file as a CPP file, it's a C++ file. And after adding the extension .cpp, it did the syntax highlighting, as you can see, which was not there before. And it shows when I try to build or compile it, it shows the error G++ command not found, which I think is probably because I haven't installed the G++ compiler in my Fedora operating system. So probably the reason might be that. I don't know the exact reason, because I'm doing it actually for the first time. But since it says that G++ command not found, so I think that G++ compiler is not installed, and that's the reason why it is showing that kind of error. So that's another thing. We're going to install the compiler in another video, and I'm going to show you the running thing in maybe another video. So for today, that's it guys, and I hope you liked the video. And if you liked the video, do hit the like button below, and do subscribe to my channel for more of these sort of videos. And if you have any doubt regarding any of the instructions or steps, then you can drop down a comment with a question or with a doubt, whichever you have, in the comment section below. And also don't forget to hit the notification bell icon when you subscribe to the channel, because I'm going to be keeping you updated with the latest happenings on the channel. So that's it. See you in the next video. Till then, goodbye.